Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more FIFA 20 Career Mode here today on the channel. We're back with episode 3 of my Chelsea Ultimate Difficulty Realism Modded series. In today's episode we have 2 matches, the first of which is against Sheffield United, and then we face Wolves. We've also got some transfer negotiations to start things off. So, if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like, subscribe if you're new around here with the notifications on, leave it on in the comments, feedback and suggestions for the series and players you would like me to sign. We've gone out and sold Jorginho to Real Madrid for £40 million. We're currently negotiating for the services of Jose Jimenez from Atletico Madrid. The deal has gone through, and we're going to be signing the 24 years of age, 85 overall central defender for just under £50 million. He is going to be partnering right next alongside to Rudiger. Hopefully they have a better partnership than that and Kurt Zuma, of course. So we currently sit in 3rd of the Premier League, and we've won the race for Jose Jimenez, a very good career mode centre-back, who I don't tend to sign too often in career series. I know he's very good. I've played with him in the past. We picked him up for a pretty good deal for £50 million. He was evaluated at 60. However, I think that's because he was kind of running his contract down a little bit. But looking at the starting 11, we're going to be playing a 4-3-3 attack against Sheffield United. We're coming off a 4-0 victory against Leeds, where Timo Werner put Bielsa's Leeds to the sword, and we managed to absolutely smash them. Timo scored 4 goals in that. We did draw against Leicester, but yeah, we've been a little bit iffy, sort of between the last couple of episodes. We managed to beat United 2-0, which was good, but then we went and lost to Liverpool in the UEFA Super Cup, and then we've got like draws, losses. It's like inconsistency is the best word that comes to mind. We're beating top sides, which is good. We're drawing against teams like Leicester that we shouldn't be, and we want to be not losing against teams like Liverpool. But Timo Werner is currently the top goal scorer, and Kingsley Coman has left Bayern Munich to join to join United, which is really cool. So we're currently sitting in 3rd, Liverpool 2nd, and Man City as well up there. Next week in September, we have the Champions League going to be kicking off. So stay tuned for daily Chelsea Career Mode content on the channel. Let me know in the comments now players you would like me to sign in January, as the the August transfer window has slammed shut. We're playing at home on Ultimate Difficulty in the rain against Sheffield United, who are going to be wanting to break into that top 6 European places where we can. The main objective of this series is to try and win the Premier League or the Champions League. I'll consider this series a massive failure if we don't do that, and I would like to go on a Carabao Cup and FA Cup run where we can. Jose Jimenez is going to be having his debut here today at the Bridge. But let's get stuck into Sheffield United. A lot of quality players in career mode. McBurnie, even Billy Sharp, and obviously Hendo in goal. Makalele looking upon us. Let's have a look at their starting 11. So they're playing a 3 at the back. Jagielka, Norwood in the midfield as well, in the pivot. And they've got Hendo in goal. He hasn't been recalled for United. Lundstrom, Norwood, Robertson, Scott Sinclair, and Ravel Morrison. Okay. 2 interesting signings. But kickoff is underway. Timo Werner finds Kai Havertz. So, I'm really happy with this team. Timo leading the line, Pulisic on the left, Hakim Ziyech on the right, Kai Havertz in the attacking midfield role, while Kante is the box-to-box destroyer, and Kovacic is my central midfielder. And Kovacic has gone away here with a tremendous strike from the Croatian just to make it 1-0 in the 4th. It's Kovacic to start things off. Fantastic stuff for the former Galactico, and we've started off this match tremendously well, putting the pressure on Henderson there, but Kovacic has made it 1-0. I'm kind of surprised about that. I sort of like him to be the not just like the player before the assist, like the third passer, the link-up play. But if he can turn into a goal-scoring midfielder, I would be so happy about that. Now, let's talk about my defence. Now, honestly, in real life, Chelsea have got the 150 million that they start off with the season. Then they had that transfer ban that got overlifted, so they missed out on that. But then they also still have that Eden Hazard money. So Chelsea, I don't know how much was available at the start in this window in real life. Probably nearly 300 million. But we haven't been able to get the entire Chelsea starting 11. Also, I did go in and buy Oblak, which I don't know what they're going to do in real life with the keeper. There's a lot of rumours. Henderson was linked, but then he signed that United contract. They still might go for that Ajax goalkeeper, but I don't think they're going to go for someone like Oblak. McBurnie, good strike, but we need a world-class goalkeeper, especially on ultimate difficulty, and I've gone out and signed Oblak. Defence-wise, Rudiger and Jose Jimenez are going to be the two central defenders. Fullbacks-wise, Alonso and Azpilicueta will be fine for now. Oh, Timo puts it wide on the right, which I'm quite happy with. But they're not going to last longer than January. They're not going to be lasting a full 2 or 1 season with Chelsea. So in January now, I'll look to bring in Ben Chilwell once we maybe sell some players. McBurnie on the break here. Jimenez has told up well, and he does. And we'll probably bring in Reece James. Functionally for now, I quite like Alonso. He's still 81 rated on the left-back spot. He's a really good free kick taker. And Azpilicueta is the captain. We're kind of playing a sort of, it's a little bit lopsided because Azpilicueta is like, he's played all over the pitch. Left-back, centre-back. I think he played as a DM at one point. But he's basically playing as a right-sided centre-back. Alonso allows to go a little bit more forward. Azpilicueta trying to win that there. But Scott Sinclair, the former Celtic man, is probably a really good signing for Sheffield United. Really opens up a lot of quality on that right-hand side. But he seems to be playing off the left here now. 1-0 up. Sheffield United still trying to push it. Jose Jimenez gets done on his debut in the pouring rain. Ball in. It's a great header there by Ravel Morrison, the former Manchester United, Middlesbrough, Lazio reject. Jimenez trying to bring it out for the back and start something. I should have just put it on the deck. A chip ball. I was trying to encourage a ball through. Morrison here now. Oh no, I just talked about Ravel. Oh, how has he put that in? That's a poor tackle there by Jose Jimenez. Ravel Morrison puts it on the deck to McBurnie. And he smashes it past Oblak there with a sweaty goal. 1-1. Sheffield United have come back in this one at the bridge. We can't be conceding sloppy, poor goals like that. Oliver McBurnie scores his 4th goal of the season. A very good career mode striker. I do recommend picking him up if you do a career mode. Probably as a team that's in the bottom half of the Premier League. I don't think he'd be very good for a top 10 team, the top half. I think you can find someone else of quality. However, Scottish, part of the home nations. I think he's Scottish. And especially in real life, he can cut out sort of those off-field shenanigans. He'd be a really good player. Timo, just wide of the right. 1-1. We can't be losing this match at the bridge. We've been really up for the away games. They've got a really good away record, but at the bridge, not so much. We want to try and bring back the Jose Mourinho fortress that we had here. But Timo skipped away here, 2-1, straight along the deck, through the legs of Hendo. And Timo Werner is on fire. He is incredible. He, in my opinion, is the best career mode striker in FIFA 20. Look at this. On the break here, straight through the legs. Oh, it might have been just wide of the right there. It was too quick. The first angle we definitely couldn't tell. The second one might have opened up a bit. But 2-1, Timo Werner has brought us back in this one. Come on, the Blues. Norwood. Lundstrom trying to bring it up in midfield. Timo puts in the tackle, but Sheffield trying to build something up here now. Robertson. Musset. Ball in. Deal with it. Good grab. Sheffield United would have been a really cool career mode to do in FIFA 21 if they got that European place. Kind of reminds me of Burnley, Wolves last year. They were always fun. But they were doing so well, they nearly made top 4 this year at one point, which was crazy. If they got that European place, like going out and try and win the Europa League might be really fun. But unfortunately they dropped off a bit and didn't make it. But let me know in the comments, guys. FIFA 21 career modes you'd like me to do and players you'd like me to sign. Still haven't decided what I want to do to start off FIFA 21. More than likely Manchester United or Real Madrid. But I am sort of thinking of Man City, especially with the whole Messi debacle. Which, you never know, it keeps on going back and forth. But at this point, at the time of recording, it looks like it's all been called off. Which, I thought this one had a little bit more validity than previous all-in seasons. Because what happens all the time in the Liga, doesn't it? Players say they want to leave, and then they get a bumper contract. Ramos, Modric, Ronaldo, Messi, just to name a few, leak their name to the Manchester clubs, and they get a bumper contract. Werner here now finds Havertz, 3-1. Just before the 59th, 58th, I think it was actually. Yeah, 58th. I don't know why I said 49th. But Kai Havertz scores his first Premier League goal. Great stuff. The two Germans combined. We've got a lot of German international players. I kind of like when teams carve out an international core. At Manchester United, there's a very strong French contingent. Before here, at Chelsea, it was Ivory Coast, Côte d'Ivoire. And we can already see in real life already, my controller's busted there. Ronald Koeman is carving out a Dutch Barcelona. With the likely signing of, well, there's two rumours going around now. Gini Wijnaldum and Memphis Depay. It'll be interesting to see if any of those go through. Timo here now. Oh my god, 4-1. He scores so many perfect, unique goals. That's spectacular there by Timo Werner. I play so well with him. There's always players in career mode that you always want to sign and bring in. Timo Werner is one of them. I think Wilfried Zaha is probably one for me. But Timo Werner in FIFA 20 is my favourite career mode striker. I play so well with him. I can't recommend him enough. Look how quickly he switches it from his left to his right boot there. And we're 4-1 up at the Bridge against a very strong Sheffield United. And also a really good goalkeeper in Dean Henderson. Crazy scenes. 4-1. 7 goals for Timo Werner, the league's top goal scorer. I think the most amount of goals I've scored in a season, probably FIFA 15, FIFA 16. I scored 40 goals with Gareth Bale. Like, that's probably my record in a career mode. If any player can score 30 or 40 playing every single match in a season is pretty insane. I'm curious to see what trajectory he is on, but he's going on that path. And Sheffield probably don't really know what to do with this match now. It's been the Timo Werner and Kai Havertz show. We do have Wolves next week, which is going to be tough. A lot of quality players. I just now think of Wolves. I think of that clip it they had in the Spurs doc about Wolves. Traore, Power, boom, Doherty, and whatnot. And May, I was like, yeah, Wolves. Wolves have a beast of a squad. If you haven't got to watch the Spurs doc. Like, they're a really fun career mode squad. I really enjoyed that Spurs doc. I say I'm a Manchester United supporter. If anyone asks. But I'm sort of in that new generation of footballing support where I definitely have teams that I look and enjoy to watch as well. And sort of keep a track of, oh my god. Timo Werner there scored an absolute banger. And Spurs, particularly under Poch, was one of them. We used to watch them so much. They got a lot of likeable players. Also Son Heung-min. I've always wanted him at United. I'm surprised they didn't go for him, especially with the Park Ji-sung and various Japanese and Korean players they had, but Timo Werner scored 5-1 there. I'm just cruising, absolutely cruising in this match against Sheffield United, and Barkley now comes on. Good, we're finally making this team pertinent. That's what I was trying to say. Barkley, Willian, Mount, come on. Oh my god, that's poor from Mount. Good save by All Black. But yeah. I definitely recommend having sort of the team you support, but also a team you watch as well. You sort of tune in and follow. I'm trying to think, like Spurs over the last couple of seasons are probably that for me. Real Madrid when they were storming it under Zidane, I really like to watch them. And when Fiorentina a couple of seasons ago. They were outstanding as well. Well, Aspilicueta pushing in here now. 5-1 is probably what's going to be called. Yep, that's it. Wowee. Timo Werner picking up another man of the match. And a hat-trick. After scoring 4 last week. Absolutely crazy scenes. Timo Werner is on fire. He really is simply incredible in FIFA 20. Okay guys, welcome to the second match of today's episode where we face Wolves away. Timo Werner is the top goal scorer, followed by Saint Maximin. We sit in third, Liverpool second, City first. Leeds, that's not Leeds, I've got Leeds on the mind. Leicester, Spurs and Newcastle trying to break into that top spots. And we've got Liverpool, Cardiff, Brighton and Valencia coming up in September. We'll play this one away against Wolves. Hopefully, we can pick up a good result. We're coming off a 5-1 drumming. And this is the team I'm going to be going with. Still the same 4-3-3 attack. Same front line, midfield and defence. Abraham, Giroud, Mount, Willian, Barkley and Zuma. I might try and bring Giroud into the squad where we can, but what I seem to be noticing is the fitness and the stamina of my midfielders seem to be going a lot more. So I do prefer to play in the home kit where we can. I personally like it more than the red. But let's get stuck into Wolves. Very cool name. Wolves. Wolverhampton, not so much. Incredibly ambitious. A lot of fantastic talent. Definitely a team in FIFA 21 where you probably could win the league with. There's so many phenomenal players. Jimenez, Raul, Adama Traore as well, just to name a few. But we're going away to the Molineux Stadium. Let's get stuck into them. Who are they going to be fielding as well? And it's currently still raining, which is annoying. But I guess it's realistic, it often does rain in England. Although it makes the football and sometimes YouTube gameplay a little bit sloppy. So Bolly, Cody, Doherty. Oh, so he hasn't joined Spurs yet. Traore, Jimenez, Nolito. Okay. They've got Nolito off the right. The former... I remember him more so at Barcelona, but he did have that stint at Man City. Someone brought that up recently. It was like, remember these two? Nolito and Negredo? And I was like, oh my god. Can you remember that time at Man City? That feels like so long ago when those two were playing under Pellegrini, I believe it was. Or Havertz. Oh, but I have a feeling that Pep brought in Nolito. But anyway, ball right over the top. It's crazy to see how much evolution that Man City squad has had. Timo Werner apparently is the player to watch. I don't blame them. He scored, what, 8 in last two matches? Johnny. Oh. He's getting into the right spots, Jose Jimenez, but the tackles aren't good enough. As for the quota, they're picking up the yellow. That's fine. And Oblak playing a more of a sweeper keeper in this. Is trying to bring it out from the back. Rudiger with a nice cutback. To Kante, who turns. Opens up the run of Hakim Ziyech. Wolves 3 and 5 at the back, very fluid. Timo gets the ball well. Oh, what a tackle there by Vallejo. I think he was on loan at Eintracht Frankfurt. But he's a former man from the Santiago Bernabeu. Former Madridista. Is it a permanent? I'm assuming it's a loan deal at Wolverhampton Wanderers. I wouldn't have imagined they've brought him on a permanent. The Spaniard, Nolito, they're looking to break. As per the Queta. Kante, I think Nolito plays for Sevilla? I can't remember. Timo. Good tackle there. Moutinho and Raul Jimenez looking to break. His future was in jeopardy as well in this window. United and a couple of others were sniffing around Jimenez. Kovacic picks up a yellow though. 0-0. Away at Wolves. We need to get a goal quick. Because they've got so many quality players. Adama there. Amazing in my Barcelona career series. Who, in that, he left for Lyon. Left the Premier League quite quickly. Timo's been tackled there quite well. And Wolves trying to bring something back. Kovacic finds Kante. Chelsea looking to surge forward. Kai goes through midfield. Kai finds Kovacic. Can he start the scoring again? And he does! The goal-scoring midfielder Kovacic makes it 1-0. Ah, there we go. And hopefully we can open up the goal floodgates from that. Some really great football there from Chelsea. Kai holds up the ball well. The number 11, cool, calm and collected, finds the oncoming runner of the Croatian international Kovacic to score his second goal of the Premier League and score a brace in today's episode. Oh, great interception by Kai, surging forward. Unselfishly finds fellow teammates, and Kovacic might have a second here now. Couldn't turn enough and completely dodged the tackle. That was a really good opportunity there, squandered. Kante somehow won that one back. Kai, Kovacic, Pulisic here now. Chops. And tackled in the box. That's a pen. Excellent stuff there by Christian Pulisic. Hopefully I can mould him to be the next Hazard, and it's Doherty to give away the pen. Now, I would like Pulisic to take it, but I think we might have to allow Alonso. left footer. We'll try and hit it on the left, on the right. Alonso steps up and converts. It's Marco Alonso, the former Fiorentina man, to make it 2-1. Just before the 36th there. Alonso, pretty quiet. Free kick, penalty specialist. Comes up and converts Pulisic's great goal. Alonso, cool, calm and collected. Boom. Right into the top right. 2-1 away, or 2-0 up away against Wolves. Hopefully we can continue it on. Excellent stuff there by the Spanish international. Nuno, custom face, amazing beard. Nuno, Espirito Santo. Not going to lie, furious on the touchline, as I would be as well. Wolves trying to bring something back in this match, but toothless in the final third is what sort of comes to mind. Pushing forward, they're being poor. Leeds play better against me. Maybe even Leicester. They really haven't showed up in this one, Wolves, which would be disappointing for the new owners and the fans. Timo, good cutback, trying to find Kai with the back heel. Rudiger with a good header. Yeah, but I'm still not overly convinced with this two-man partnership. On paper, Rudiger and Jose Jimenez seem alright, but only time will tell. So he's covering well. He's tracked back well. Containing is massive in FIFA. So they need to be agile on their feet when they contain, but then they also need to, once they get the time tackle off, they need to be able to have the defensive acumen to pull it off. Kante dropping back. Stop this, boys. Good stuff. Forcing Oblak to make the save. But especially on this difficulty, even a 91 rated goalkeeper like Oblak can let silly goals in. That's why you need the very best. Kepa isn't too bad in FIFA, depending on the back line, but he also is very short. I like my goalkeepers to be a bit taller. And at 85 rated, isn't high enough for the Premier League. Really. Especially for the top 4 squads. We're away here now though. Hakim! Oh, good stuff. It's Hakim Ziyech to make it 3-0. His first goal. A little bit quiet. There were questions about him asked. Well, yeah, because he had a couple of interests that, like, Bayern were potentially in for him, maybe even Dortmund, but Chelsea pulled the trigger and went and signed him. But it's going to be interesting to see how he adapts to the Premier League, because he's a little bit lightweight. But great there. Oh, that's so unlucky by Valahog, trying to save it off the line there. Oh, it's been given to him. So Hakim Ziyech didn't even get the goal. Oh, that's so unlucky. But still, you're going to clap it off. 3-0, we're up now. And blasting away teams like Wolves is going to give us a newfound confidence, and we need to get that goal difference up nice and high as well, because Liverpool, Man City are really going to push us to the limit. Our next fixture is against Valencia, so we're going to be facing them in episode 4, coming out tomorrow. 24 hours from when this video comes up. I upload midnight Australia time and around about 3 PM, 4 PM British Standard Time. Daily. Okay, let's make some subs. So we'll bring on Mount because Kovac has a yellow. We'll bring on Willian for Hakim Ziyech. And you know what? I'm going to bring on Giroud. Give him a run into the squad. We're going to need him for rotational Champions League group stage matches and potentially the Carabao Cup, the EFL. Ball in over the top. Great punch. Wolves nearly scored and got one back there. Giroud, he's kind of a weird career mode player because he's actually quite good. But usually I try and move him on because if you can get like £30 million for him, you can get a really nice profit. Like, Timo's number 1, Tammy's number 2, but Giroud is number 3, and he's not a bad 3. World Cup winner, French international's got a hell of a left foot on him. He can pop up from a goal here and there. If he can score 5 this season, I'll be happy with that. His wages are a bit big, though. In Football Manager, he's probably a little bit more useful than he is on FIFA because his agility can be a little bit sluggish there, but that's not too bad because Vallejo, on an inexperienced defender, have actually dragged that yellow card through. Giroud looking to skip away and turn. Yeah, but he's not going to have the agility to beat that, is he? 26 yards out. I'm shocking with free kicks on this mob, but Willian might be able to step up. We'll try something a little bit different at Wolves. 3-0 up. Can we make it 4? Willian plays it short. Kante back to Willian. Good block there by an unlikely defender, Raul Jimenez. Jose Jimenez. Is it Jose? Ever since we're watching that Spurs doc, I've got Jose seared into my mind now. I'm Portuguese, I'm Jose. My name is Jose. Not Jose. But that's because he's Portuguese. Now, or not Spanish or Argentinian. Now, Jose Jimenez is Uruguayan. And I'm pretty sure they speak Spanish, so I think it is Jose for him. But I wouldn't know. Adama looking to try and get back into this match. Traore. Big old baby oil. Oh my god, what is that? Aspilicueta has just squared it to Wolves. Far out. Shabini, I have no idea who that guy is. Shabini just shaloomed my defense. Pulisic to Giroud. Great touch on the left. Giroud! Ho-ho! He's still got it. He is so classy, isn't he? The French international makes it 4-1. The former Arsenal man. The Chelsea adopted legend. Look at this. Ball from Pulisic over the top. On the right. Squares it. Shrugs off the last man. And hammers it into the back of the net. On the left. I said his left foot was awesome. Oh, that's against Patricio as well. That's such good football. Oh, how has Giroud pulled that one out of the bag? I'm really impressed. Olivier Giroud makes it 4-1. That's the type of goal I want him to score. That's the type of opportunity I want to give him. When I don't want to bring on Tammy, I'd rather keep Timo and Tammy for the Valencia match. But to have 35 minutes in this match against Wolves to score, oh, he might be away here again. He's just a little bit slow, but that was perfect, shrugging the last man. Giroud finds Willian, who cuts back. Willian, nearly 5-1. Nearly 5-1. We're absolutely bossing it. We're storming it against Wolves. Ball in, and it's rolled to Jose Jimenez. Rudiger. Willian. Good clearance by Doherty. Although gave away the penalty, he said a good match. Rudiger picks up the yellow. But how hilarious were Doherty's tweets in 2011, 2012. I think he owned that really well. Saying he was an Arsenal fan forever. Come on the Gunners, come on the Gooners. Or whatever. And now he's joined Spurs. But hey, I respect it. Arsenal never gave him the opportunity. Spurs did. I don't know. Unyielding rivalries and hating people for the clubs they support is a bit silly, I think. Oh, Giroud for the brace. Oh, okay. Wasn't much of a tackle, but Jose Vallejo just sort of dropped it there. But 4-1. We've managed to beat Wolves away. A massive result against Nuno. His squad really could have punished it. But we've pushed through here. The chemistry, I'm really learning how to play with this team now. And Giroud probably scored my goal of the season. Absolutely incredible scenes. I've got to show you this again. Look at this. On the right, on the left, beats the last man. Boom. Oh, he took that so clearly as well. And rarely do you score those running through balls like that. Oh, Giroud was absolutely on his way and tucked that one brilliantly for the Blues. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're not enjoying the series, feel free to leave a dislike. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box these days. To get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click subscribe, of course, and the bell to join the notification squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys want to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, maybe some PSN and Xbox codes to buy packs for Ultimate Team, or maybe just some games, I really do recommend checking out my affiliation link, G2A. There's some really good prices, so even just looking around, to be honest. Anyway, the Patreon Steam group there as well. Come and join the community on Steam. My name has been Simpzy. Stay tuned for more videos on the channel. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Mahrez whips it into the box. Royce! That is just ridiculous. With the layup, Marco Reus